Morning traders, and this is your Dow Jones day trade review for today. Now just starting off on the weekly, and I want to highlight something here, and that is last week we were pretty much in a range. Okay, now with all the earnings coming up, which is pretty good. I mean, the earnings have actually been better than expected, but that's not driving the market right now. This is all politicians at the moment. Okay, so between Brexit and trade war, impeachment, that's pretty much what's driving sentiment right now. We look at the daily. Friday was a bit of a sell-off, and I'm kind of in two minds whether it was a sell-off or whether it was just people getting out and not willing to hold over the weekend with the chaos that's around us right now. Okay, but anyway, you can see the levels I've drawn in are the high and the low of last week, and those are the lines and sands really from a long-term perspective. Okay, I'd like to see us visit this 26681 area anyway. And the other thing that we do have here is this breakout, and we kind of tested it on Friday, but I'd expect us to come back and test it again. Okay, so with that in mind, what we really want to do here is ascertain what where is our entry. Okay, at this stage I'm going to use this top level rather than getting noisy. At this stage we have broken through this double top, so there is still a downside target which pretty much lines up in this area. Now if you look at what we've got this swing high here, we've got a 200 EMA, and we've got a diagonal trend line breakout retest. Okay, so remember guys, the trend has been up. Yes, we've broken through the alligator, but we need to see a retest of that break and then a move down for us to get the confirmation that this is a trend change. At this stage, all this could be doing is consolidating. Okay, and there's our trend line. So I would expect us sort of retest. If we do retest the underside here, then I'd expect us to get a second move all the way back down to the bottom here. Okay, so if we use this level here, just change the angle. Okay, that would give us a second measured move, which pretty much lines up with these inside tails as well. Okay, so long term, I'm still bullish. I think we've had an alligator break on the bigger time frames. Okay, I want to see a retest of that on the daily, which would take us to the upside. Short term, trend is currently sort of down. We haven't had a retest on the hour either. We're busy with that right now, but there's no levels here. Okay, we probably could be utilizing that level there, but I would wait and see for the European Open. Okay, so for me right now, shorts are potentially there. Oscillator does agree with us as well that we should be looking for a level, but this pattern here on the half hour, inside bar, double bottom or diversions, this is a double bottom potential. Okay, so breaking above 26,886 does give us a long. Your stop is going to be below the low of Friday. Okay, that is fairly long. It's a fairly wide stop, I think. 130 points, not too bad. And then obviously your worry area is 26,925. Okay, so with this 26,925, I'm a little bit concerned about trying to trade this double bottom. Okay, so in summary, what we're looking for is either a bounce off here. So if this continues through into the European session, then I'd be looking for a fractal break on the 15 with a stop above the fractal here. Okay, so in other words, you're looking at like a 50-point stop loss for a move back to the downside. Okay, this trend line has broken at the moment as well from Friday. So this could be a double bottom, could also be a trend line break, but yeah, I think we'll wait for the European Open first, see if anything happens there. Otherwise, let's wait for the US Open and take a trade from there. This level here is a concern. Okay, 26,925. If we bounce off that back the downside, that's an opportunity for us to be short, because that would be a retest of a breakout and a retest of the alligator break on the 3 hour. Okay, but for now, let's wait and see. And being a Monday, maybe also think of just keeping your money in your pocket and only trade from Tuesday. But anyway, if we just switch across to the Ichi quickly, Ichimoku, you can see we've had the break of the cloud on the hour, but we've got diversions here between Kijun and Tikinson, so pointless chasing shorts over here. You want to get a pullback and then look for the short. 4 hour, exactly the same picture. So Chico Span is in price here. We've had a crossover. I want to see a pullback back. The levels are the same. Okay, I want to see a pullback back into this area of 26,924, even as far as 26,950. Stop at above this area here, 27,065. And then I want a second move which will take us onto the cloud and test this breakout. Okay, and if we look at the daily, as I've been saying all of last week, the daily Kijun and Tikinson was flat, which was indicating a potential range. So we want to see these things standing straight up. Okay, so pullback is still healthy. There's nothing wrong with that pullback. It's the opportunity to get long again. And then I think earnings season would drive that long a bit higher. Probably be back into this zone. And then it's going to take a lot of effort to get through this area by the looks of things. Okay, so that's my view at the moment. Looking for that pullback. Just looking for the half hour. So we're either running a little bit higher before the seller step in, and you can actually just fine tune that right over there on the half hour. So 26,925, looking for that area for another short. Smallish short, I think, because you've got 160 point stop loss. Okay, and then if we don't do that and we just meander down to the bottom levels, then that's fine also. Just wait at the bottom levels, and that's where I'll be looking for a long. Okay, anyway guys, hope that helped, and I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.